Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM. In this presentation, we are going to look at how to set up a future meeting or recurring meeting in Zoom. So let us begin. Let me go ahead and start my Zoom. Just sign in. All right. I have already set up a meeting for this Monday, that is tomorrow at 8 p.m. on topic, should Texas consider a second lockdown? Pros and cons. This is on the topic of coronavirus. So let us start a new one. Every Wednesday I have Triple N World News. So I will show you how to set up that one. So here's a meeting. We are already here. Schedule a new meeting. We just go here and just type down my topic here as see. If you have already done some titles, it will already show up. So what I need to do is a Triple N World News, Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'll just copy the same thing. Description, Wednesday, 8 p.m. If you want, you can put like current topic for this particular week, or I would just leave it. Then I'm going to say my date is going to be, I'm going to click on the date here, which is going to be Wednesday, 17th June at 8 p.m. 8. Need to change this to p.m. And this is for 30 minutes long. So I'll put 0 and 30 minutes. All right. So if this is a recurring meeting, I can click here, recurring meeting. Otherwise, you don't need to. If you just want people to come to your place and watch the news, you don't need to have them register for the meeting. If you click on register for the meeting, then it changes certain things because they have to have the link to the meeting room, and they may also need a password to get into the meeting. But since I'm just broadcasting news and I might have one or two special guests, just like any other national cable news network, so I'm just going to take this one off. So meeting is generate automatically. The personal ID is here. I don't need that one. Then require password. Generally, I think you need to have a password if you're doing like a corporate business meetings, or if it has a sensitive information. But if you're just broadcasting news for the general public, I generally unclick this one so that they can just click on the link and automatically, it doesn't need any password, it will automatically log on to the program. Next, host. Yes, you want to have your video on. Participants can also have their video on. Then coming down, audio. You can use a telephone and computer audio. I would just check both just in case your guests are unable to use the computer video. They can use a telephone so that at least on your side, you can record the whole program. So next thing is enable people to join the meeting before you join or before the meeting starts. Yes. Mute participants upon entry. Absolutely yes, because you don't want them to be talking, and what happens, you may be busy doing something, and when 8 o'clock comes on, the meeting is going live and you can hear the participants talking and they can't find the host, that is you. Then enable waiting room. After that, then you simply save this meeting. And if you go back to your meetings, now I just change this one. Let me go to meetings. Now I have two separate meetings. The meeting which I'm going to be having tomorrow on second lockdown for coronavirus pandemic, pros and cons. And here is my Triple N World News Wednesday at 8 p.m. If I want to look at and change certain things, I can just click on this one and come here and edit the whole thing, edit this meeting. I can edit this meeting and make any changes that I need to. After that, I can just save this. Let's say you want to invite a lot of friends to come and watch your meeting. Of course, you want to have a lot of friends to participate in your meeting. And here, if you come here, copy the link. Here you see a lot of things, but there are only a couple of items that are important. One is the title of the meeting, the date and time of the meeting, and most importantly, this Zoom link. Since it has everything embedded in it and you're not requiring them to have a password, if they just click on this item, they will be automatically joining the meeting. And when they join the meeting, all the guests are muted. So you can individually unmute any particular guest if you want them to take part in the discussion. So that's about copying this meeting and sending it to your people. This is an important thing because you just started the meeting and some important guest is messaging you on your cell phone or on your Facebook for the link and the password and all these things. That's why I try not to use the password for broadcast type of presentations where all I'm interested is presenting the news, and we would like to have as many guests as possible to make the screen look, to make the program more interesting and attractive. That's all I have as far as meeting setup, some of the tips and tricks that you can use. The next thing I would do is take this link and let me show you on my Facebook here. And this is the same meeting, the lockdown pros and cons, which I posted in multiple group pages. And here is one such, this is Fort Bend Republicans, and I posted it here. I have already received so many responses. So when we post it beforehand, and when this is a very hot topic like second lockdown, pros and cons, people are going to have opinions and they're going to express it very, very clearly, and that makes it interesting for us to pick up some of their points which we can add in the discussion, or if they join us, we can have them express if they have valid points. So your meeting becomes much more broader. You invite the public experts in the field to come and talk about the pros and cons of a second lockdown or whatever the meeting is. So this is one way to inform the people, but also to attract them to come into the conversation or take part in our Zoom meetings. I hope this has been useful to you, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see you next time.